I started praying differently in January of this year, and I was genuinely thanking God for everything He had given me because I had noticed that everything was just going so well, and I just wanted to give Him sincere thanks. And I was going down the list of everything I was thankful for. And then in my praying, I decided to ask Him to open my eyes and open my eyes to what He wants me to see, and open my ears to His Word, and so that I can better understand what He wants me to do, and to use my hands to help and to do what He wants me to do, and lead me in His direction, and to just guide me. I was praying like this regularly for a couple of days, and then I just noticed things started changing. I had thoughts of things, situations that have happened, and I knew what I did, and then I knew right away how I should have handled the situation. I knew what I said, and I knew how I should have said it. I just had instant clarification, and it was so crystal clear, as if I was watching a movie, and I was driving, so it was not the best time for that to be happening, but that's when it was happening. And I just knew right from wrong, how I was dressing, how I was acting, what I was saying, and how I was living my life. Just the things that I was doing, I knew right from wrong instantly.
So you started coming to our Wednesday night Bible studies, and you were testifying to all the good things God had done in your life, and then all of a sudden you started to get a phone call from somebody that you didn't expect to see. Would you share with us a little bit about what took place there?
Yes, I was telling everybody in Bible study of how wonderful it was, that how God had changed my life, and how I had been turned around. I changed everything in my life. That day, I just started changing everything. I started forgiving people. I got in touch with my ex-husband, and I apologized to him. I apologized to anyone and everyone, and I told them how much I loved them, and I asked for their forgiveness. And during this moment, my phone rang. It was on silent, but the screen was up, and it was a girl who I had gone to high school with, and her and I had a falling out probably in 2017, and she kept trying to get in touch with me, and I kept avoiding her. I wouldn't take her calls. And I hadn't heard from her in months, almost maybe a year. And she decided to call right when I was, announcing to everybody how forgiving I was. And I was like, oh, no. So,
So we all stopped then as a Bible study together, and we said, let's pray for Margaret. Let's pray for Sherry. And we prayed for you guys. And then what happened after that?
So I didn't answer the call, of course, during Bible study, but I went home and I called her, and we had a very long conversation, and we apologized to each other, and I told her about what was happening with me, with the Lord, and how good my life has been since I've changed. And I invited her to come with me to church, and she was so excited to come, and she was so eager to be here, and she ended up coming to church with me this past Sunday.